Hi, let's look at this question together. Gary gave $360 of his salary to his father. He spent 25% of the remaining salary and saved the rest. He saved 66% of his total salary. How much was his salary? Okay. So in this example, I'm going to use two methods to solve this same problem. The first method I'm going to use is the model method. The second method they're going to use is the branching method. So whichever method that your child is comfortable with, you can use it. Okay, so let's go to the model method. I'm going to show you how I draw the model step by step. Gary gave $360 of his salary to his father. So I just draw a line, a bar, $360, and the rest is just the remainder. So this is his total salary. Okay. Next, he spent 25% of the remaining salary and saved the rest. So 25%, okay, I can convert it to 25 divided by 100 or equal to 1/4. So which means that if he spent 25% of his remainder salary, means that I take this remainder, I cut into 4 parts, he spent 1 part. So now I can have the second part that is like that. He spent, and this is what he gave his father, this is what he spent for the remainder, and what he remained is these 3 parts here, which I call P. Okay. Next, the question says he saved 66% of his total salary. So, which means that if this is the total salary, if I call it 100U, 66% means it's 66U. So this is the part that he saved. So from here, I can clearly now say is that 3P, 1P, 2P, 3P is equal to 66U, and P must be equal to 22U because you take 66 divided by 3, which means that this part here is also equal to 22. Okay, so now I'm able to draw my next model. This is 22. So if this is 100, this is 66, and this is 22, this part here has to be 12 because I take 100 minus 66 minus away 22, I get 12. Okay, now it becomes very clear that 12 unit is equal to $360. So if I can find out what is 1 unit, I should be able to find out 100 unit because that is the salary that he has. So now I do 12 unit is equal to $360. 1 unit is equal to $30. So for 100 unit means that you take 100 multiplied by $30 is equal to $3,000. So his salary is $3,000. Okay. Now this is the first method that I use using model. For those who prefer to use branching method, I can show you the second method. So this is the second method. So I started off with drawing the branch first. So the salary, I assume that is 100%, or I call it 100U. I know that he gave $360 to his father, so I branch out to his father. So whatever remain, I call it the remainder, and I take 100% of the remainder, which I call 100P. Okay, and he spent 25% of it, so he spent 25P because 100% is 100P, 25% means 25P. Okay, so he spent 25% of the remainder. So remainder here must be 75P. Okay, so if we take 100P minus 25, you will get 75. And the question says that he saved 66% of his salary. So if the total salary is 100, 66 means 66U here. Okay, so this is how we draw the model, the branching method here. Okay, now we have all this number, we can start to work. We know that 75P is equal to 66U. P must be equal to 66 over 75. So what I want to find is what is how many U here, because if I can find the U value, I plus this U value here, I can find the total U here. So I take 25P is equal to 66 over 75U times 25 is equal to 22. So now I know this is 22, this is 66. Okay. So I can update here to be 22. So if this is 22, this is 66, here has to be 88. And if the remainder is 38, and this is total is 100, here has to be 12. So now I know 12U is equal to 360. U has to be equal to $30. And his salary is 100U, so 100 times 30 is 3,000. So his salary is $3,000. Okay. I hope this video helps for you to better understand how to solve this type of question. Okay. If you find this video useful, appreciate you can subscribe. Thank you.